Hey guys, quick follow-up to my other video where I was discussing the AWOK Dual Board and the NRF24. I thought that I was having an issue with my AS01 board, so I ordered a couple more. I tried swapping them out, and I got the exact same behavior, which, as I showed in the other video, it will sniff the mouse if I'm sitting like really close to the computer. If I'm sitting far away, it doesn't do as well, but if I'm sitting really close, it'll sniff the mouse. But when I go to launch the payload, it just hangs. Nothing ever happens, never launches the payload. So I spoke to AWOK on his Discord, and he said to try some capacitors. You know, that was most likely my problem. And I just gave that a try, and unfortunately it's exactly the same. It will still sniff if I sit real close, but it does not launch a payload under any circumstance. I tried it with the DuPont wires, and you know, thought maybe there was some issue with the board, you know, possibly. So I tried isolating that and doing this one separate from the board, and it was exactly the same. So I am beginning to think that these AS01 boards, there's either some counterfeits going around, or they just don't work, or I just haven't discovered the secret knowledge of how to properly wire them up. But I'm kind of confused because if he's putting these on all the boards and they don't work, then why isn't anybody saying anything? So I don't know. I'm still really confused about this. I'm not blaming this on AWOK, his board, or any of that. I think this is a really awesome board. But I think for me, my best solution, since I'm able to repeatedly get this type of NRF24 to work, I think I'm just going to go with one of these. It's got the exact same pinout as the AS01, and it'll fit neatly on this board without an antenna. So that way it'll fit nicely into this little 3D printed case. I mean, sure, there'll still be a little hole for the antenna, but no big deal. And then I can walk around with it without a giant antenna. Well, it's not giant, but you know, an antenna sticking out the top, because sometimes when you're walking around an apartment complex with a strange little orange device that has an antenna sticking out of it, the neighbors kind of look at you funny. So yeah, anyways, that's been my development on both of my projects that I thought that I might be able to fix with capacitors. Both my esp32cam and my NRF24 have had zero effect by the capacitors. So that's what I learned today. Hope you guys learned something too. Thanks.